And Remi, I don't know if you've seen, he now has a new side piece.
If this doesn't work out, or even if it does, I think I might have to be on QVC one day.
I mean, you could sell a paperclip. She is thriving right now.
So true.
The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Pretty basic.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pretty Basic, going strong on 8 seasons, and we are just getting started, baby. I'm your co-host, Alisha Marie.
And I know that's right. Hi, guys. I'm your co-host, Remi Ashton Parsons, and I just hit a little, hold on, Cal's gonna get mad at me. I hit a button, and I feel like I wasn't supposed to hit that button. Hold on, I hit the wrong button. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Your background looks stunning.
Oh my God, thank you. So this has been here. A few weeks ago, I recorded in a chair there and you couldn't see all the cute books. So I got really excited to move it all. And I'm also really excited because I got this print over here from Facebook Marketplace. Remi, I've been on a Facebook Marketplace. Love. I think the past week I've bought like 4 things from there. But this one, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a vintage Barbie surrounded by guys. And the title is Bar Hopping Barbie.
So us.
So us.
So
I thought it was really cute. Yeah. And it's like,
did you get it for a steal? How much money?
I think it was like 200.
Damn.
I know. Well, it's signed by the original like person.
Oh, it's like hand-painted artwork?
No, it's a print, but like they made it. I don't know. Art connoisseur over here. Honestly, I just really liked it.
It's not AI, and we appreciate that.
No, I thought that was really cool and like vintage.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love your background.
Thank you, guys. I decided to switch it up because I was being swallowed whole by squishmallows in the last episode.
Can I say something though?
I loved.
I want you smothered in squishmallows.
I know. It's such a way to live. And like maybe I will go back. And I think that honestly, like my voice is giving raspy all of a sudden. I'm kind of like loving this right now.
My throat's a little sore. I think it's because we were out late.
We had a long night last night. We had a long morning already this morning. But I think what's fun about us finding this like new groove with home podcasting is like every week, I feel like maybe we'll have like a different setup. Like we'll just be bopping around our houses and find something that's fun. Today we're in Cal in my bedroom. This is actually Cal's side of the bed.
That's where shit happens.
This is where the magic happens. We've got the bed. You've got all of our decorated shelves behind us. I'm sitting on this lovely chair and just so happy to be here where all the magic happens again. I'm feeling the essence in the air. I
feel that essence too, just looking at your setup.
Thank you.
So much essence. It's like palpable.
Thank you. I love that word. I know I love that word.
Palpable.
Okay, well, first let's start off catch up. How has your morning been? I obviously saw you last night. We will get into that after because we had a very crazy night. But how was your sleep? How was your morning?
Remi,
let's get into it.
Oh, Remi, I woke up and this is so demure of me. I woke up in the middle of the night. Like, I swear I was in the deepest sleep of my life, which I did sleep good because I was so tired. I wake up in the middle of the night, eyes wide awake, shoot up, and I have to run to the bathroom because of the dinner we had. I kid you not. And I was
you know why?
But
because you had gluten and you haven't been eating gluten, and I think that probably made things happen.
I think so because I've never experienced. It was as if an intruder was there because eyes wide open, shot up, ran. Made it. We're good. But yes, I've been very good with my doctor's wishes of being gluten-free and dairy-free, except when it's fun and friends are around and I'm traveling. And that's been a big thing.
And you want to eat dumplings and things. But you know what? Like as we are going on some trips coming up very soon and you're going to eat it, I think that's good for you to like wean your way back into it so you're not traveling out of the country somewhere and then you can't find a bathroom and God forbid. And also the biggest lesson with what you experienced last night / also let's say maybe you were overserved and like you're waking up in the middle of the night and you're like, your body's fighting it. You know what I mean? Like your body's like, I need to eject either hole. You can't fight it. That's one thing that I learned in my 20s that I will carry on and teach my children. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. It's so much easier when you let it happen. So I'm so glad you made it. I'm glad that you were able to properly eject.
No, thank you. That was a very like, it feels very vulnerable. Yeah, it was very
No, it's very vulnerable of you.
Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you. I wanted to bring that attention and let everyone say, wow, Alisha, thank you so much for being so open and vulnerable on this podcast.
Was it like you were like naked,
Open
like
as the
screaming,
hot
crying? Was it like you were naked, screaming, crying? Or like what was it? Was it giving cold sweats? What was it giving?
A little cold sweats, but regardless, irrelevant. But I did sleep good other than that. I did start my period a couple days ago. Cycle sisters, where are we? Yeah, my morning itself, slept good, had breakfast, got ready. Pretty chill. I do think I'm getting sick though.
I thought I was fine until I sat down in this room and all of a sudden now my voice is gone and I'm coughing. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe Cocktails with Cal can make you a mocktail tea.
Ooh,
Yeah,
great idea.
Nice on the throat. I did take oregano oil drops because that's like a holistic thing to fight anything just in case. Knock on.
Holistic queen.
Yeah, you know. How was your morning?
My morning was good. I feel like I'm just having a morning though where it's like everything is going wrong. You know what I mean? Like I woke up this morning. Well, first off, we had the most insane night last night to the point where my dreams felt so real. And I texted all our friends being like, last night didn't feel real, that I felt like I woke up from a dream that you have on a long haul flight. Does that make any sense?
A melatonin dream.
Yes, like
Dare I say a Zoloft dream?
When I'm on a long flight, okay, good to know. When I'm on a long flight, I always have the most insane dreams and I wake up on the plane like, where am I? And then you realize you're on a plane, you're like in the air and then I'm freaking out even more.
Wait, that was me, but I ran to the bathroom.
Yes. Okay, so I had some version of that, but I slept, it was so crazy though. It felt so surreal that I felt like I gripped like the plastic sides of the plane, or like your seat.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. Obviously, I woke up, I was okay, and then I was like, okay.
Into that, because it's true. Like on flights, and like you jolt, and it feels like you're falling. Like that whole phenomenon is so crazy to me, and it happens a lot on flights, which makes sense because you're literally tens of thousands of feet in the air.
Yes to all that. It's the elevation. I think it's also like my flight anxiety. Like I don't love a plane, period. I always think we're going down, so that's not helpful. But I was like, it's fine, we're good. I'm gonna go make myself a little matcha. I was so excited. I made myself a delicious banana matcha with the leftover. I got special banana milk. I've been salvaging the last little bit and savoring and waiting to just use it in this delicious special matcha that I was gonna make. So I'm not kidding. I think I put like 7 grams of matcha in this drink, high quality. I opened up a new bag. I was so excited. Delicious. I make it. It tastes so good. I go sit down to start just chit-chatting with Cal for the morning. I literally pick up my cup, you guys, and I look and I see it's my favorite cup also. It's like this like clear, like really beautiful like glass cup with like these like white like paint strokes on it. I lift it. I'm like, oh, did this cup crack? Bitch, the full bottom of the cup falls off. Literally falls off the cup. The cup splits in 2. It's a glass cup. Splits in 2. I don't know what happened.
Was it
matcha
hot?
everywhere.
Oh no.
No,
Wait.
iced. Matcha.
Remi.
Not even that. My 7 grams of ceremonial grade matcha and my special banana milk gone.
I was gonna say I don't know what this cup means to you. I know. I'm more sad for you about your drink being completely spilled, and it was the last bit of the banana milk.
That had to be like at least like $20 worth of matcha.
Was the glass in the dishwasher?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, because if a glass is still hot and then you put ice in it, it can crack.
Not this morning. I thought you just meant like, have I washed it in the dishwasher?
Oh, no.
I had this cup for like years. So
Okay,
maybe it
so
was
just
just
old.
her time to go, but that was my morning.
You didn't drink it, right?
No.
Okay,
I threw it away just in case there are shards of glass in it. But trust me, I wanted to. But that was my morning.
Wait,
that was like a little hiccup that I had.
Did you see Ava Gutowski
No.
post? She posted on her story. I forget what country she's in when this happened, but she was somewhere in Europe and she was drinking her glass and then found glass in it. She was drinking out of a glass, found glass in it, and then was like, holy shit, my throat, like I think I swallowed glass. So then she posted on her stories updating like everyone being like, guys, what do I do? And everyone's like, go to the ER right now.
Yeah,
because even if it's a small even if it's tiny, like you can't risk that.
Yeah.
So I've like had times where I feel like my health anxiety makes me think, I'm like, oh my God, what if but I know deep down it's fine. Nothing happened. And she goes to the doctor. They end up doing a whole like scope thing and everything. And she was like, it literally feels like I have glass like stuck. She was there for like 12 hours. And then finally they cleared her like, you're good. But like, that's so scary. And it made me realize like, wait, yeah, what do you do Especially if you're not sure, because you're like, I've been drinking this and there's a chance, and glass is so small, but like, what the like,
Well, that's the thing. It's like I've seen specifically like glass is one of the most dangerous things that you can accidentally swallow because it can obviously like cut up all your insides. So even if there is a chance, you're supposed to go to the emergency room.
Oh, that's
even if
so
you're like not
scary.
100% sure, it's just better safe than sorry.
like, oh,
Glad she's okay though. That's so scary.
I know.
Yeah, so I threw my matcha out. I was like, it's not worth it. The cup was ruined either way. So cup is in the trash, matcha all over the floor.
Wait, Remi. Now this just unlocked. I had a dream about like stepping on glass. What does that mean? And that was the night before you almost drank glass.
This was last night?
Last night.
Hmm.
And I kept being like, I stepped on glass. Let me look it up.
I feel like maybe you manifested my cup breaking and now I'm mad at you.
So it's my fault. Oh, you're so real. Confirming, we've looked up. If you stepping on broken glass in a dream, it usually symbolizes feeling like you're navigating something emotionally painful, fragile, or risky. Almost like you have to watch every step because one wrong move could hurt. Glass is often associated with clarity, truth, but also fragility. So broken glass can represent a shattered expectation, uncomfortable realization, broken trust, or a situation that no longer feels safe.
Whoa. Okay, wait.
My body, I literally woke up and was like,
Do you think,
that's
okay,
probably
like, do you
what
think
it
it
was.
actually, do you think there's something in your life that maybe could
You know,
relate?
not really, but who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I also would argue that dreams are obviously up for interpretation. Like, it could mean anything.
This episode is brought to you by Hinge, and I wanted to talk about something I actually think is so cute, how much our friends are involved in our dating lives. You guys know. I mean, we talk about our dating lives so much here on Pretty Basic, but nearly 8 in 10 daters turn to their friends and family for dating help. Because honestly, when I'm dating, my friends are absolutely part of the process. They know the stories, they know the red flags, they know the little things that I get the icks on. They also have pretty much helped me fully put together my dating profile. And that's exactly why I love Hinge's new feature, Friends Take. Friends Take lets the people who know you best submit a short take that you can add to your Hinge profile. They can do it in a text, voice note, photo, or even a video. You send your friends a link and they submit their take. And then you can review everything and you choose up to 3 takes that actually appear on your profile. Nothing gets posted unless you approve it. And honestly, as much as I love my friends, I would definitely want to make sure I can approve some of the things they're wanting to put on my dating app. And I don't know, I feel like it's a cool way to kind of like hype yourself up without you being the one having to literally write a compliment about yourself. And the best part is that I'm still completely in control. I can review every take and choose what actually shows up on my profile. I can choose up to 3 takes, so nothing gets added that I don't want there. I love that Hinge gets that dating has never really been a solo act. Your friends have always been a part of it, and your friends take just makes it easier to bring those voices into your actual dating experience. So if you're dating, try Hinge's new feature, Friends Take. Send your link to the group chat and let the people who know you best do the talking.
Ross has absolutely everything for back to school shopping, from dorm room decorations and kids' school supplies to clothes for everyone. I feel like summer is such a funny time because by the time that you go back to school, you've basically become a whole different person. Like, you leave school for the summer as one version of yourself, and then you come back and suddenly you're like, wait, who am I? You have new interests, new friends, new experiences, and honestly, probably a completely new sense of style. I remember summer being such a big time of figuring out what I actually liked. You'd spend the whole summer trying to figure different things, going places, hanging out with different people, and seeing different styles that you really hadn't thought about before. And then by the time the new school year started, you kind of had this new idea of who you wanted to be. I think that's especially true with fashion. Summer is when you really develop your own sense of style for the new school year. I always remember going back to school shopping with my mom and getting so excited for my back to school outfits, my school supplies, all the things. I would lay them out the night before. I'd imagine how my first day was going to be, walking into school, how it was going to feel so cute and confident. And I just love those memories so much. Maybe over the summer you discover that you're really into athletics, or you go to your first concert and see styles that you didn't even know existed. Even just riding bikes around the neighborhood and meeting up with friends can influence what you like and who you're becoming. And for everything the school year has in store, Ross has your style for it at 20 to 60% off retailers' prices. So for every kid searching for their own style, Ross makes it easy to find it. It's also an ideal place to explore styles and get ready to start a new school year with new friends and a new class. Ross has absolutely everything for back to school shopping, from dorm room decorations and kids' school supplies to clothes for everyone. Find your nearest Ross at rossstores.com.
More importantly, I want to talk about your live show that you did because 1, you killed it. 2, I love that I acted like I needed to be there. I didn't. I just literally was like, cool, I'm going to clear my entire schedule to be there. And yeah, it was so exciting.
Thank you so much to you and Ollie for coming because I was definitely really nervous. I mean, live streams already make me really uncomfortable and nervous because like, if anyone's still done a live stream, you understand the just like the worry around it where like either no one's in it and then the only people that are in there are like, what happened to this person? Or like, like all these like intrusive questions where you're like, oh, like you're trying to pretend like you don't read them. You're just like, okay, oh, the weather today. Like, or sometimes people say crazy stuff or like also I just get nervous with live things of like, oh my God, what if I misspeak? What if I say something wrong? Obviously not intentionally, but that always like worries me about live stream. So I was nervous, but I was given a task of what to do. So our wonderful friend Nika, she's Fashion Nika on TikTok and Instagram, fashionnika.com. She is an amazing Filipino woman who started her own small business and it is absolutely incredible. Like to have watched it boom over the past few years is insane.
Also so ahead of the times. Like I truly believe I mean, you showed me her, but I feel like she was one of the first few people who really started the whole vintage bag or like was able to start one of the first businesses for sourcing vintage designer bags. And now there's so many, which is so awesome, but it's really cool. She's been doing it for so long.
She's incredible.
Such
and it's
a
so
sweet
inspiring
person.
to see. Such a good person, so inspiring to see just a boss ass person of color, woman, just absolutely be crushing it. And so you did a bag sale like a couple months ago and you told me about it. And I was like, wait, that's so incredible. So Alisha and I obviously love our bags, which we'll get into later. But we love our bags and like we have been collecting for such a long time. But obviously as time has gone on, like we've been collecting bags for over a decade. We just love the artistry and just how beautiful and fun they are. And so there are some bags that we have that like either we didn't grab for as much as we thought we would or things that we've like worn so much that it's like, okay, I think I've moved on from this now, or just bags that we, you know, have outgrown, whatever it may be. And so what Nika did is she's done like little capsules with us where she's like, okay, let's give these like a new life. Let's do like a live sale and we can sell them through Fashion Nika. So I got to do that yesterday and it was like a 3.5 hour live stream at her office, which was so much fun. Alisha and Ollie came with me and we're like my moral support. And if you saw me on TikTok live and we're like, Remi, what are you doing here? That's what was happening.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, Remi, is this a deep fake? Like, what is going on?
That was my favorite comment. My other favorite comment was, people being like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, wait, is this AI? And I was like, imagine a small business. It wouldn't shock me because, bitch, I know your ROI is high. Like, imagine a small business use you as AI just to do a live. That'd be crazy.
Or just people in general. Elias Buckle. Maybe
she's
lying. Maybe it's gonna be their new tactics. You never know.
Yeah, no, we can't.
But it was really fun. I think that I have learned that if this doesn't work out, or even if it does, I think I might have to be on QVC one day. I think that's my next calling.
The way I was excited to come just because I had so much fun doing it, and I also love bags. I also was just separately too so excited because I wanted to see you being so excited and having fun. When it first started, we just kept making eye contact and you'd be like, I know she is thriving right now because you're so just naturally good at it. Like, so yes, you need to be on QVC. We need to manifest that deal.
I want to be the woman that's like great for a blowjob. Like, I want to be
the girl with the wig. Oh my God. My favorite too is I see people being like, I hate gay Halloween. What do you mean you're going to be the girl with the wig from QVC?
No. Oh my God. Did you see she went on Jimmy Fallon?
Did she? No, I didn't know.
I don't know if it's aired yet, but she made a video where it was really cute. It was like her going through the airport, like getting on the airplane, like in the car, and it was doing the hands behind the head thing. I'm so curious. And the thing is, I could look into it, but I'm going to let it come to me what her face looks like.
They better not fire her.
I agree. I think that
I will
because
riot.
it's so viral, I don't think they
It's only helping them though. Like, and it's funny. Like, and I don't know. I would be very upset if they fired her over this.
But I agreed with that. And also, like, that's what I'm saying, though. That's like the scary part of live. It's like you don't mean to misspeak, but then you do. One time I misspoke, one time when we were doing a live stream at Coachella. And I said something that I was incredibly embarrassed by. And that was my bad. And that was because I could not hear and I could not think in my brain because I'm hearing Shabuzi 20 feet away. Yes, full volume. I have an in-ear ear because they're talking to me, telling me what to say. And then I'm trying to also think about what to say. And I accidentally said the wrong thing. And that was my bad.
Live is hard. But at least selling something we're passionate about makes it easier. Imagine if you had to go up there and sell, I don't know, paper clips, or like something. I mean, you could sell a paper clip, but I don't know, a computer keyboard or something you're just not into. It would be
Girl,
much harder.
Don't act like, wait, actually,
Ethereal would sell some keyboards.
Speaking of keyboards, I'm so sorry. I have to tell you a story of what happened the other night.
You showed someone my account.
Yeah.
I knew it. Did they subscribe?
Also, there's only three videos.
Yeah,
I also didn't realize it was so many years ago. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, and this is how it came to be, and we've mentioned this before, so I'll give it very, very quick.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Alicia's house. Little did I know it was like 4 years ago when I looked it up. And I walked in and I'm not even looking. And she goes, don't look at the wooden bowl and the wooden spoons and like, don't mind that. And I'm like, well, now I have to know, why do you have a table with a wooden bowl and spoons and like balls in there? Like, what's going on? And she was like, okay, fine. You got it out of me. I've been running a secret ASMR account.
They know Ethereal.
They know Ethereal.
They're followers.
So the reason why I'm telling you this is the other night, Carla texted me. If you guys don't know, I have a wonderful friend named Carla who owns a toy store, Pick a Party in Whittier, another amazing woman of color owned small business. Check it out. And she's amazing and so sweet and just obviously knows my likes, Ollie's likes, Alicia's likes, and now has been such an amazing support system in our toy journey that she will quite literally source things for the store that she's like, I know Alisha would like this. I know Remi would like this. I know Ollie would like this. So she texts Ollie and I and goes, hey, I got some new inventory in that I specifically got for Alisha. You should, come over and check it out. So obviously we went and she acquired, Alisha and I've been really into the Nidos, like all of the 10-year-olds have been, but she got specifically a Dachshund Nido for Alisha. So I'm like, say less, I'm coming over. I have to get some for her. I'll surprise her. So right now I have a rental car, like a loaner car, because my car has been in the shop. And they gave me a Tesla, which already obviously have my thoughts about a Tesla. But obviously it was the only car that they had and I needed a car to get around. So I was like, okay, I'll take this car. And so Cal goes to pick it up for me. So he told me like, oh, by the way, the guy let me know that the car is like a little bit like beat up. Like it's a loaner car. So it's already like, people are like, crashing it sometimes. They're like
there's
bumping
a reason.
things with it.
I was going to say, most people don't get a Tesla as a loaner car. So that one must have been a little like bumped and bruised.
Well, also, I didn't know this about a Tesla. I only drove a Tesla one time and I forgot. I drove Mia home one time in her car from brunch. It was like a 2-minute drive. That was it. So I forgot though, but like a Tesla does not, like when like with a regular car, when you let go of the accelerator, it's still like it goes a little bit, like it keeps kind of rolling until you fully brake. With a Tesla, and I don't know why it does this, but like, and I don't know if all electric vehicles are like this, but like when you let go of the accelerator, it goes immediately to a stop. So me driving, I'm like,
so is there no brake?
There is a brake, but like if you take your foot off, it essentially brakes like that. Like you essentially don't need to brake. I would just say it's like, it still is like, it's not immediate, but it's like 1/4 of the time that it takes to brake as a regular car.
Well, I feel like anytime I'm in a Tesla, it's so jerky. So that makes sense.
It's also like the how everyone's like, ugh, when I get an Uber Tesla and you're like, here I go, I'm going to throw up everywhere.
Yeah, I get in Zane's, I'm always car sick.
I'm assuming regular Tesla drivers probably are like not touching the brake nearly as much as you and I are in a normal non-Tesla car. So he told me all that and he's like, oh, by the way, the car's also like really low to the ground. So like be aware of that. And I'm like, what is so shitty car all around. Okay, cool. So I'm going over to Carla's store and she like in front of her store, she has like, it's literally smaller than a driveway. It's like a little, I wouldn't even call it a ramp. It's just like, it's at the tiniest mini incline to get up to park your car. So I'm rolling my car around. I like literally stop in the middle of the 2 lanes to like make sure that no cars are coming. Like I'm at a full dead stop. So keep in mind, I'm not like rolling in really quickly. I'm at a full stop. And then I like turn the car and I'm like very slowly. He told me that I have to be careful. So I'm being very careful, like slowly getting up onto the parking spot. And all of a sudden it's Ollie and I hear crunch. And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? So I put the car in reverse and I start like very slowly backing out and then it's quiet and then I just pull right in and it's all fine. And so I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, did I run over something? Like what's going on? I get out of the car and I look and I'm like, okay, the car seems okay. And then Ollie's like, wait, Rem, what is that? You guys, I can't even like, a big giant piece of the car, like 2 feet by like a foot, is just sitting on the ground. A giant chunk of the car is on the ground.
Wait.
And I'm like, wait, is this my car? Like, is this us?
Like, did
Or
you
was
go
this already
over
there?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I'm like, so I'm calling Cal in the middle of the night. It's like 9 p.m. And he's like, okay, can you put the phone under the car? And it's also plastic.
Yeah.
Like these cars are made of plastic. And so we're shoving the camera under the car and like trying to see, but it doesn't look like it, but I'm not sure. And then I'm like, well, maybe it was there already, but like maybe it's someone else's car and I don't want to steal their car piece. But like then I'm freaking out too because I'm like, it's not my car. Oh my God, this man is going to charge me so much money. He's going to be so mad at me. I was so scared. And so we're like trying to like get camera footage. And there's like a little liquor store in the plaza. And the guy was so sweet, but he was like, hey, I'm out of the country till Monday, so I'll get you the footage later. So I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm freaking out. I'm like, do I just take this person's car, this piece of car home? Which I did. I just threw it in the car. And then I was like, am I going to be okay?
I think it's your car.
I think so too, right?
Because
also it was plastic. And if you look under a Tesla, it's like plastic.
Yeah, there were no cars around. Yeah. And obviously someone left it. They're not coming back. It'd be different if it was like really busy
so true.
too, you know?
So true. So I just threw it in the car. Obviously, I was there for one thing and one thing only. So obviously threw it in the car, got your docs and Nitos.
Oh my God,
left.
Thank you so much.
Of course, priorities. Took it home, and then I was so scared. I was so scared to tell the guy, the owner of the car, or like the guy that ran the little shop, that I fucked up his car. And I was like, hi, by the way, I'm so sorry. I think that I broke off a piece of your car. And I was like so nervous. And he replied, and he was like, hey, no worries at all. That car is like, that car has gone to hell and back. Do not worry about it. And I was like, I think that maybe a piece of the car fell off and I ran over it. And he just goes, possibly, with the crying, laughing face. And that was it.
Wait,
I gave him back the car.
Like, at what point is a car not able to be a rental? You know what I mean? Like, is it
so true?
Like,
so true. But you know what? He was nice about it. I was a little nervous to drive, but I mean, we made it home okay. But that was my experience with the car. And then I didn't drive the car, obviously. Like, I still needed the car also for like a few more days, but I was scared. I didn't want to ruin it more. So then I was just carless for a few days. But I got my car back. The car is fixed. Hopefully their car is good. And that was my experience with trying to get your Nitos from Pick a Party.
Well, no, I'm super thankful because I do love them so much. And that also just makes sense because I feel like yesterday when you were driving us out to do the live show for the bags, you kept braking abruptly and you're like, sorry guys, I'm used to the Tesla.
Yep. That's why. I got used to it very quickly. I did. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it was just a different way to drive, but I do not want to go back and I'm very happy to be back in my car. Okay, well, speaking of crazy nights, I know we were talking about what happened last night. We were talking about the live sale, obviously, but the live sale ended. That was so much fun. And then after, we obviously worked up an appetite and you needed to obviously have your experience that you had last night.
Yes, speaking of crazy night, we literally had like such the cutest, wholesome, most girly pop experience of I think our lives ever. And it was so much fun. So while Remi is doing the live show with Nika, Ollie and I are like, we're the live audience. We're trolling. We're also commenting. We're
She's
like
active bidding.
I was so proud though because I was your number one fan. It said number one next to my name. And I think it's because I sent 2 otters in the live. Yeah, that was me.
So cute. Yeah, that was you. You paid for our $2.
Yep.
And thank you that we won. We earned from the end of the live. Shout out to you because obviously after our 3.5 hour live, we made $2.16. And I think that was probably more than half from your otters.
I might say all.
I probably actually.
I did have to use the Apple Pay twice to like do it.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
You actually paid?
I had to pay. You were like, someone's in the galaxy. So I was like, where's the galaxy? So then I could only find an otter. And I was like, otter.
I didn't know it was you. That's so funny.
So I know we had talked about like, oh, we should go shopping afterwards if you guys aren't too tired. Because obviously, I mean, I know Nika does it every single week of like a 3-hour live. I don't know how she does it. Obviously, this was your first time doing it. So if you guys weren't too tired, we were like, let's have like a girly shopping day. And then we were talking to Chuck and Lana because they were also at a different mall and they were like shopping. And we were like, wait, guys, like if you want, you should come meet up with us because we're going to be over here, blah, 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 blah. And it was one of those things where, you know, I love last minute plans. This is where my type B friendship shines. I love like what are you doing? You want to come over? Sure. You know what I mean? Like, I love it so much. And this was the epitome of that. It was like, hey, if y'all are bored, like, why don't you come over here? So we ended up going shopping. And before we met up with him, we were at dinner. Yes, the dinner at which did what she did. And the way I don't want to put the restaurant on blast, so I won't say the restaurant because I feel like it was a me problem, but they had amazing lychee martinis. Also shout out to Lauren because she was the bartender and she came up and she was like, I love you guys so much. She was the sweetest thing ever.
So sweet.
So sweet. Like, genuinely, we love meeting you guys. It like makes our day and it's just so cool, especially people who have said that they've grown up with us and they were in school and now like, they're married or it's so cool and trippy. And one thing is I feel like the past year I have been more of a homebody, and the more that I have been kind of like going out more and meeting more people, it's just been really cool meeting more people. I feel like leaving my house and I'm like, oh, this is social interaction is important for your mental health. Who would have thought? The lychee martinis were so good. My favorite part though is at one point I looked down because we were like, Nika was like, okay, if you do one, I'm going to do one. I was like, okay, fine, we'll do another round. Then 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes go by and I'm looking around, then I look down and I see a drink half filled in front of me. And I'm looking down and I'm just like, wait, guys. And my brain's like, was this the second order? Was this my first drink? I was like, I swear I have a vivid memory of me drinking my other drink, giving it to the worker and saying, can we get another round? But then yet here is another half-filled drink in front of me with my same lip gloss on it. What is happening?
Alisha, the same lip gloss.
No, it was the same lip gloss. I didn't know because I borrowed your lip gloss. So my brain was hurting, and yeah. And then Remi was like, I see what's happening.
That I looked at you because I could see the moment. When you see you're watching someone, you can see the moment pause in time for them and you're watching their brain work. I could tell what was happening. I was like, oh, by the way, I gave you my drink because I'm driving home. So I just want to make sure I'm good and you can have it.
I was like,
the lip gloss is so funny because she borrowed my lip gloss.
Yes, it was the Road lip gloss.
Okay, so we had our dinner. Shout out to Lauren. It was delicious. And then we ended up meeting Lana, Chuck, and then Lana's husband was there. And then their friend Alana was over. We're all over at Chanel. So they had an appointment. And so we went over to Chanel and got to go in there and obviously shop around and look around. And there's so much cute stuff. You guys know Alisha and I we love bags. We really appreciate bags so much.
The more exciting part for me was that Nika was with us. And I'm like, this is her bread and butter. Especially just bag, the new Matthew Blasey line, all of that. I was just so happy to see her seeing everything.
Also, she's a historian.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually so cute to watch her also with the workers because she was giving fun facts before or talking with the workers or even before the workers could say it. And the workers were so impressed with her. I didn't know this. I mean, it is art. I know a lot of people think it's pretentious or vapid. And I also I understand designer goods obviously are ridiculously priced, but especially for someone like Nika who it is art to her and she's a historian and knows so much about it and finds it to be it's her life. I didn't know this, but I guess every year Chanel comes out with all of their ready to wear every year, I think she said, all of the buttons are brand new. They do a different design button for every single year. So then also every year it dates back, you can see what year it was from. So they're obviously so well known for the tweed jackets, but if it's got because I pointed out they had these little white buttons with the black Dalmatian spots. And I was that's so cute. She's this is this year's, one of the buttons for this year.
No.
I thought that was so cool. So we're shopping around. We're looking at all the bags. So beautiful. Everything is so pretty. They had new collections and stuff. And I was talking to Lana about how just it just feels fun. Fashion to me, I know I'm not I always say I don't have the best sense of fashion, but I love fun fashion. I love things that I always go for the tacky, crazy stuff, but I get excited for it because I think they're really pretty. And they make them for people like me who are tacky. And then there's obviously the quiet luxury people. There's the people that want something more minimal. There's something for everybody if that's what you're interested in.
I feel it's also art. If you go to someone's art, house and they have crazy art, you're not oh my God, you're tacky. You're just oh, that's your taste. End of discussion. You know what I mean?
True.
I feel when it comes to fashion or what people are wearing, people are just so much more cruel with it. You know?
Oh my God. Actually, I want to talk about Acquired Style's wedding
Yes,
also. So we'll get into that.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's a great segue for that. But we'll finish up the story of last night. So we're all shopping around and Alisha and I both found these bags that we loved. Obviously, we also just recently sold quite a few and we found these bags that were speaking to us and they were like twin bags, but 2 different colors. So Alisha loved the olive green. I loved the maroon. And we're like, oh my gosh, like, should we do it? Like, they're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And so we decided like, okay, like, let's do it. Like, we love them so much. And please tell them what happened.
So then I go up to pay. The most embarrassing thing in my life happens. Because also we've been there for like hours now at this point, you know, and I've made it known. I'm like, yes, if no one else wants this one, I would love to get it, like truly. So I'm like, okay, yes, let's go pay. I'm so excited. Don't have my wallet. I'm looking through my bag. I do the thing where
she's on the floor.
I do the thing where I look through my bag. Don't see the wallet. Oh, it must be at the bottom. Throw it on the ground. I'm literally like taking everything out and I don't see it. And I know it's not there, but I'm like, it must be here. Like
it'll just pop up.
I'm like, clearly it's hidden. Like clearly it's under all of this. And I'm just like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, more than anything, I'm just embarrassed. I can live without the bag if I need to. Obviously, duh, like, hello. I'm more just like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I go, Remi. And I'm like, you can totally say no. Like, can I pay you back? Or like, we can use the company card and I can transfer later. Like, it's fine. And then at that point, it was like quite obvious what was happening. So I just told the room, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I like definitely left my my wallet at home and it's fine.
We've all done it. It's okay.
Anyways, I go up and I go, hi, do you need a physical card? I should have just asked, do you take Apple Pay? But I was like, do you need a physical card? Because I feel like a lot of times you do for things. I don't know.
I just recently, Ollie only does Apple Pay. And up until maybe like 2 months ago, I was always taking out my physical card. Yeah. And now I've learned the beauty of it. I got on the board. It is so easy. I do get Apple Pay for gas. That still blows my mind every time. I'm like, no, this is the future.
I don't know how we've never talked about this. I saw Alexis Oakley's story where she was like, oh, I've lost my like wallet for like 2 weeks, but I've just been using Apple Pay or something. And I was like, how? Don't you need your card or something? So I don't know exactly.
That stresses me out. So Alisha and I go up to go pay for our bags and we are like, hi, we're ready to check out. And Liddy goes, oh, I think she actually already paid for them. And we're like, what? Sorry, who, what? And then Nika comes over because Nika also had found a bag that she really wanted. And Nika comes over and she looks at me and she goes, I know. And I was like, no. Like, what is going on right now? And she goes, she came up and she told me she wants to buy everybody's bags. And I was like, there's literally no way. So I start marching back to the room that we were in. It goes me. Were you behind me or was right Nika behind me? Okay, Alicia's behind me and then Nika follows. And then we literally walk in and we look at Lana and we go, no. And she starts laughing and we're like, there's no way. Like that you literally do not have to do this. We wanted to get these bags because we wanted these bags. Like, you do not need to do that. Like, please do not feel like you need to do it. Please don't do this, actually. And she was just so sweet. And like, we're speechless. Like we had a wonderful time just hanging out with friends, period. Obviously, we did not go in expecting this and like, we did not need this. But she is just like the nicest, most down-to-earth celebrity I think on planet Earth.
Ever.
So kind, so sweet,
even Nika
so
was
unnecessary.
like, I'm just a plus. Like, what are you doing? Like, she literally was like, I literally just thought we were gonna like
watch
sell some,
and like look
or
around.
even just like we were just gonna do the bag sale today. Like, it was just such like last minute plans and stuff.
It was beyond like everybody in her life and all of her family and like everyone around her, so ridiculously kind and like so absolutely like so grateful, but so did not need to do that for us. And it was so sweet. At the end of the night, we all were saying bye. And I was like watching Nika. Nika goes up like, bye. It was like the best line of the night. She goes to hug Lana and she's like, so nice to meet you. Thank you again for the Chanel bag. Like, it was just so sweet. And it was like, just, we wanted to come on and just say like, she is so ridiculously kind and nicer than like you could even imagine. And it's just so sweet. And now, Secret, she might listen to this, but Secret, we are working on a special gift to give back to her to say thank you because, again, it was absolutely like beyond so ridiculously kind of her. And so we're working on something secret to give her after. So that's going to be so fun.
I know. We need to like, we'll side.
Yes.
But yeah, it was so fun. It was so cute seeing you guys vlog too.
Oh my God, she's so
talking about
she
home
got
goods, right?
mad. She's so funny. So obviously, like when we hang out, it's like they're her friends, her family, and everything. We want to always be respectful of everybody there. But it was really funny how she's always like, more recently, she's like, "Why don't you vlog with us?" And we're like, "Oh, well, we want to be respectful. Like she's obviously very private. We want to be kind and like to people around her." And she was like, "No, like." Her and Chuck both, we want you to vlog.
No.
And so when we were in the dressing room, she's like, let's vlog. I was like, okay. So we're vlogging. She's so cute. It was just really fun and like such a just true girlhood beyond like the nicest person.
Yeah.
So sweet to everyone around her, the workers, like beyond.
Yes.
And you know, a person, like you can judge someone's character on how they speak to wait staff or workers or anything like that. And like we were there for hours because she was just chatting with the workers, like personal things, just sweet things.
Yeah,
So.
it's so funny because now looking back at the whole Billboard Women in Music, like when the whole thing first started with us, when we met her, it's so funny because at the time it was just like, wait, what? Like this makes no sense, you know? And now like as we've gotten to know them so much better, I'm like, it makes so much sense. Like we're weirdly similar in so many different ways.
No, we all like the same things. And it's so fun to obviously just have a friend group that all likes similar things because you're all always gagging over whether it's like a TV show.
A Sunny Angel.
Yeah, Sunny Angel, a bag, whatever it is. It's just fun.
Okay, we need to talk about Resort Pass because this has changed my life. And honestly, it's something that, why has it taken so long for this to become a thing? Sometimes you don't need a whole vacation. You just want a day to step out of your routine and actually recharge. If you didn't know, Resort Pass lets you access luxury hotel pools, spas, and cabanas without an overnight stay and without any membership fees. You can book in under 5 minutes with passes starting at $25, and they even have same-day bookings available. One of my favorite things in life is sitting by a pool, drink in my hand, chips and guac next to me. The way that you can do this now at some of your favorite resorts without actually having to book a room, sign me up. Because sometimes the best reset is simply changing your surroundings for the day. Whether that means spending the day relaxing by the pool, booking a spa experience, or just having uninterrupted time to yourself, Resort Pass gives you the opportunity to make the day feel exactly how you want it to feel. And Resort Pass partners with more than 2,500 luxury hotels and resorts across the US, Caribbean, and Mexico. So there are tons of ways to make that day your own. More than 6 million guests have already taken a Resort Pass staycation. And with more than 100,000 five-star reviews, clearly a lot of people are making time for themselves this way. So if you're ready to plan your own daycation, visit resortpass.com/prettybasic to get $20 off your first booking of $100 or more. That's resortpass.com/PRETTYBASIC for $20 off Resort Pass. The day is yours.
I feel like ever since Cal and I bought our forever home, we've been in this constant cycle of little projects. It's honestly so exciting because we're making the house feel more like us, but it's also so funny how every project just somehow turns into 3 more projects. We'll start with something simple like hanging shelves or organizing a room, and then halfway through we'll realize we're missing one thing. Maybe it's a certain screw, a new light bulb, paint supplies. It's always something. And then you're faced with the question of, okay, who's making the Lowe's run? That's why I've been loving that Lowe's will make the run for you. Instead of stopping what we're doing, getting in the car, and losing all of our momentum, we can just place our order and Lowe's handles the rest. It's made tackling projects around the house so much easier because we can actually keep working instead of spending half the afternoon driving back and forth. We've been doing everything from organizing spaces to making little upgrades that made the house feel more finished, and when you're in renovation mode, it's amazing how often you realize you need just one more thing. Knowing Lowe's can make that run for you has honestly been such a game changer. I also love that it works for those totally unexpected moments too. Even if you're not renovating a house, maybe you're spending the weekend in the garden, putting together furniture, or crossing off your to-do list around the house. Whatever the project is, it's nice knowing you don't have to hit pause every time you forget something. So the next time you're in the middle of a project, remember Lowe's will make the run for you. Just place your order and Lowe's will handle the rest. And My Lowe's Rewards and My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get free same-day delivery. $25 minimum purchase and loyalty membership required. Order eligible items by 2 p.m. Subject to weight and size restrictions and availability. Terms at lowes.com/shipping terms. Members get more at Lowe's. I don't know what it is about summer, but once it gets really hot outside, all I want is an ice cold drink. I feel like I'm constantly running errands, filming, and by the middle of the afternoon, I always hit that point where I need a little pick-me-up. That's honestly why I've been loving Dunkin refreshers lately. They're the perfect afternoon boost because they're served ice cold and they're packed with really bold, fruity flavors that just feel so refreshing this time of year. Lately, I've been on the strawberry dragon fruit kick and it's delicious. It's one of those drinks that's so easy to grab when you're out and about, especially when it's a million degrees outside. I love Dunkin drinks so much. Dunkin is such a go-to for me, whether I'm getting coffee, a fruity drink, whatever, and the Dunkin refreshers, you guys, are amazing. I also love that Dunkin has so many options depending on what you're in the mood for. They have fan favorites like mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. Plus, for a limited time, they have black cherry and pink pineapple. I've tried the black cherry and it is delicious. As a cherry lover, it's so good. It's refreshing. It's sparkling. It's just the perfect pick-me-up on a hot summer day. Another thing that's really fun is that you can customize your refresher. You can get your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I love having options because sometimes I'm craving something a little more citrusy. Other days I want lemonade, or sometimes I want something zingy with some sparkling water. Or if you don't feel like deciding, Dunkin also has curated refreshers like the fruit punch or the black cherry daydream, which makes ordering super easy. Honestly, Dunkin has always been one of those places that I stop when I need a little break in my day, and the refreshers have definitely become my go-to summer drink. They're fruity, refreshing, and exactly what I want when it's hot outside. Head to Dunkin today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice, limited time offer. Okay, going back to personal style, things like that. This is like the perfect segue into something that I wanted to talk about today, which is acquired styles wedding. Shout out to Bridget. I've known Bridget now for a few years and she has always been so ridiculously kind. I've yet to meet Danielle, but like their whole group, everybody, like Remi Bader, Lauren Wolf, like all of them who I've met, Kit, like they're all such nice girls. And so she looked beyond at her wedding. She looked insane, so gorgeous, all the details, all the fifi, like everything was so cute. But obviously there was like so much discourse around her wedding period, but then also just like it brought up a lot of conversations about weddings, and I just saw so many people doing like full-on reviews of her wedding dress and things like that. And I know this is just how the internet is, and I was thinking about it recently too, where I'm like, I think it's such an excuse for so much that goes on the internet now, where it's like, that's just how the internet is, like that's just how people are. But it's like, I think if we wanted to change it, we could. If we all actively tried, I think that we could. So I hate that it's just like this kind of like scapegoat for just being an asshole. If I'm being so honest now, it's like, I understand if you don't like someone's wedding dress. I understand if you don't like someone's art in their house. I understand if you don't like the bag that they chose. Like I saw Michaela held that like Chanel sequin bag, the whole like rhinestone. Yeah. I was like, I love it. All the comments, wow, no taste. Oh my God. Like, which also like, oh, it's fine if you don't like it, but I'm like, keep it to yourself or put it in the group chat.
Yeah, that's the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. Like we're being mean. And I feel like the internet and especially TikTok has normalized being mean and calling it criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's someone's wedding dress. Like I get, and I think people are probably going to hear me say this and be like, we're allowed to, it's the internet. And it's like, yeah, but like we also, I don't think it should be normalized. I don't. I think we can shame people for being mean. I think we should.
Let me be a bitch.
Go off. Yeah. Let me hear it.
Okay.
Do it.
If you want to be a creator and you want to critique people, that's so fine. But it is so much harder to reintroduce yourself to people and to change the reputation that you get. And if you are just bashing on other influencers, you will only be seen as a tabloid. And if ever you want to be Vogue, you will never be that. Like when I saw the leaked photo of Bridget's wedding dress, like to me it was just giving tabloid. And I feel like so many creators are so focused on getting the views or like, oh my God, let me upload the dress I didn't pick. And it's obviously the dress that she wore. And here's the thing. I don't know that influencer whatsoever. I just saw the discourse.
Brielle Bierman.
Brielle. Okay. In the end, whether she had it scheduled or not, I know in my gut that there was an ounce of excitement of like, oh, fuck yeah, that's already scheduled for Sunday. It's going to do well. Now, but she can DM me and say it was not true, whatever. That's just my theory and my opinion. In the end, even if it wasn't maliciously, like let's say it wasn't maliciously filmed, it wasn't maliciously edited to be rushed in, like let's say it was already scheduled for Sunday, whatever. In the end, I know deep down, And I think it's because we've just been on the internet for so long. And like there was a time where I was so obsessed with views. Like I know she was like, ooh, I ate. But then like you've posted a video and it's like, this is just fucking mean. Like why even, like you should actually private that. Yes, you could get a couple million views on it, but at what cost? And like your reputation in the world, but let alone on the fucking internet is so hard to like
change.
Yeah, it's so hard to change. And I just feel like so many people are focused on like short-term goals and views and whatever, and that they'll burn so many bridges. This also industry is so small. I don't know. It really bothers me when I'm like, damn, they really thought they ate. And if you want to be a tabloid gossip guru type, whatever thing, that is so fine. And if that's your business and you're like, you know what, I'm going to stay in my lane and like, that's it. But most of those creators actually don't want that. They just want the views and then they follow drama. And then it frustrates me so much.
I mean, also kind of leaning into that, I agree with everything you said. It kind of reminds me of like Perez Hilton right now. Obviously, something is going on. And as a human being, I hope he's okay. I do.
Oh my
God. But I've also never been personally impacted by Perez Hilton. Like I don't, I heard that a lot of these celebrities were like talking about how they're like, you've never given us privacy, so why do you get the privacy now? It's like when your life is reporting on other people or all your content is reporting on other people, it's like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But just know you're burning bridges and there are repercussions for it. Like there are.
When I heard that, I thought it was fake because I was like, well, we heard it on BU. And I was like, wait, I thought this was fake. Like I actually thought it was fake for probably 24 hours until I actually saw more articles. I was like, wait, what? And that's how the internet is. You don't know what's fucking real, you know? I saw, obviously, like Lady Gaga, there was a issue that they had together, and I'm a little monster, so we stand her. And even Taylor Momsen, I saw a interview that she did where she was saying, allegedly, I mean, she said it happened, but like he shot up her skirt when she was underage, and like her tampon string was out. And of course, it's like juicy gossip.
Ew.
And again, and this is bigger than him, like obviously that's a whole separate thing. And I truly do like wish recovery, like for anyone who struggles mentally in any way, like truly. But the bigger discussion of like, what's worth it for clicks? What's worth it for views?
Also to those girls who leaked Bridget's wedding dress, you're weird.
Or guy.
You're weird.
Yeah.
You're weird. Did you see that like they took it down, but they asked Danielle to give them Fifi? Yes. They wanted clothes from Fifi.
Bitch.
So they were like, we'll take it down.
That's all you're like that. That's crazy. Remi.
Also, it's
way
just
to
to me, I'm
you're
like,
blackmailing. You're blackmailing.
You're weird.
Like,
yes.
Call it for what it is. You are literally blackmailing someone to get something in return. And bitch, if you're going to do that, at least ask for more.
Do not give them that advice.
No, like to me, I'm like, if you're going to be that shitty of a person, like was it worth it for what, a sweatshirt? Or like a cute little crop top. I don't know. It pisses me off.
Maybe for them that is, but like that's gross. You're weird. Like you are. It's just like, I remember having a similar discussion with Olivia Culpo because, and at the end of the day, I mean, I got married and obviously I loved my dress and, do I think it's the biggest thing in the world to get your wedding dress leaked? No. Obviously there are so many bigger things in the world, but I also do think like that is something very special for a bride who hopefully is only going to do it once. Like, I really do think that I understand at a glance, it's like, it's your wedding dress. It's not the biggest thing in the world. Yes, but also like for your wedding, that is a really big deal. It is. It is something that you're really excited about. And I can say that from my own personal experience.
You've done this long enough to know and have great people around you who are able to be like you already knew like, hey, people aren't going to like this. And I'm thick skinned enough to understand that and not let that affect me. Most people aren't. And on top of that, having like good people around you to where if the whole internet was being like, oh my God, it's the ugliest fucking thing ever, like, you know what really matters in life. And a lot of people don't have that. And I do think we're so comfortable, like, especially weddings, like it's not a shock. Some people have different, like taste comes out in parties and it's like, why are we shocked that some people don't like things, and why are you so upset that you're losing sleep over someone else's wedding dress?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's very situational, obviously. Like people that didn't like Michaela's bag, that's fine. It's a bag. But I'm like, and I guess it's in a similar realm. It's a dress or it's a bag, and I understand that too. But it's like, I really do think it's just normalized to just be mean sometimes, especially on one of the biggest days of someone's life.
I will say too, though, another layer that makes this worse, in my opinion, is that Bridget actually is very sweet. I've only met her a couple times.
Yeah.
Versus like if she was a bitch and then she was getting hate online, I'd be like, okay, like kind of had that coming, I guess. And it's like an ugly ass dress. You know what I mean? In my opinion, it's an ugly ass dress. I'd be like, okay, like whatever. You're polarizing, etc. I'm like, you are literally just such a like
she's not a bad person.
Yeah, I don't know. And then granted, I don't watch all her content and stuff, but I just feel like the wedding topic alone, again, this is also bigger than just her wedding. It's everyone. It's almost like weddings have become this fashion show.
Something else I wanted to bring up was I noticed, and to be honest, she is at the caliber in which I would have thought that Bridget would be doing like something Vogue weddings, brides weddings, something like that. And so I was curious if there was going to be an exclusive. And then something popped into my head because when she posted her picture, she didn't do an exclusive. And maybe that was fully her own choice. Like she didn't want to. Obviously, everyone could do whatever they want. But for me, with my exclusive, something that they had mentioned to me beforehand, and this goes for like all exclusives, is like, hey, if anything like leaks, there is a potential that we won't want to run the exclusive anymore, which that's how exclusive works. That's what I was wondering. So when I saw the dress leaking, I was like, oh no, like I hope that she doesn't have an exclusive setup. We know people who have like lost their exclusives because things got leaked before. So I'm like, I'm curious if that could have happened. I'm hoping that didn't happen. And like, because of this one weirdo who took a picture and then was like blackmailing them, that like she just didn't want one, period. But I did notice that. And I was like, that was my first thought when I saw the photo. I was like, well, first off, I was like, wow, she looks amazing. Hair looks insane.
The hair was so good.
And then I was like, I hope this doesn't affect her exclusive if she were to have had one lined up already.
I don't know if this is being older too, but I feel like I'm able to look at like I personally wouldn't wear that wedding dress because I wouldn't want big roses. I mean, I would for Rosie, but I can still look at it and say that's a beautiful dress. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's Vera Wang.
I think that's what's also missing in the discourse is like, you're allowed to say, hey, I would never wear that for my wedding, but it's still a beautiful dress versus being like, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And, like I wouldn't pick that, but like, that's fine. And I feel like that's also the undertone of the picking the like, oh, this is the dress I ended up not picking. Like it almost just felt like, because I thought it was ugly.
No, I know what you mean. Like there is like an undertone or like an unspoken thing of like, well, my dress is going to be so much better because I didn't pick this one. So just wait till you see. I know. I can't even get into that, girl. I can't.
Everyone's bodies are also so different. Like, and it's what, like, even when I watched Ashley trying on wedding dresses, it was like the one where she glowed. It was nothing about the dress. It was like how she walked, like when she put it on. That's what made it the dress.
Yeah.
Not even at all about the physical dress. Like she tried on such beautiful dresses. And then when she finally did the one that ended up being her dress, we were like, holy shit, that's it. Because I'm getting chills. Like the way she just glowed was crazy.
I would argue that the wedding dress, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's how it makes the bride feel. Mm-hmm. And that's all that matters.
The only person who knows what that feels like is the bride.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me sad. Like playing devil's advocate, because we all know I can do that. If an influencer was rage baiting me with the ugliest dresses I've ever seen, like I'm talking like purposely rage baiting, and they're known for doing that. They're known for doing things just for views or whatever. I would feel less, that's just me personally, I'd feel less worse being like, that was weird, or like that was ugly. Like I don't like that.
Which also, like, you can have those thoughts, but it's not like you're gonna go online and make a video and post it. Did you see Jackie Asamoah, her take on everything?
Yes. Also, she's always Jackie Aina to me.
I know. Jackie Aina Asamoah. She made a little TikTok and she was like, I'm gonna delete this later. And then like I actually checked on it the other day. She didn't delete it, which I'm glad, because I think it's a good conversation to have. She was like, I think that people love to humiliate a woman on her wedding day. Mm-hmm. Like anything that they can pick and nitpick and like critique and find wrong. And it's just like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It really is.
Yeah, I really liked her take because I feel like she did a good job being like, hey, sometimes you also just like, you don't need to have an opinion about certain things. Like you can just be like, oh, that wedding doesn't affect me. And it just you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like just Mean Girl high school, Mean Girl like Facebook mom, Mean Girl, oh my God, did you see what she was wearing at the country club? Blah, 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 blah. It's just that nasty energy. Like that's just all it is. And sadly, like I wish I was more like you where I'm like, no, I believe there's a world where it won't I feel like I'm more pessimistic where I'm just like, fuck, like I don't think it'll, like people are nasty and it'll always be there.
I think as long as the opinion, like the general opinion is like, well, this is just the internet, or this is what they asked for. Like nothing is going to change. And I also understand that it's most likely going to be that. But I really do, I wish people considered people's feelings more online. But like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I'm not much of a commenter, or we just need to get the people who don't comment much, who are like the good people in the world, to maybe be more vocal. Maybe that's what will help.
Maybe we encourage people, leave a nice comment on someone's post today.
Wait. Oh my God. I'm going to do 5 today.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, yes, girl, 8.
8 down.
No, yeah.
All in all, let people have their, if you think they're ugly weddings. Let people have their fun. Let people have a claw machine at their wedding. Let people have Labubus at their wedding. If they want it, it's not your wedding. You probably weren't even invited. Let them do it.
Oh my God.
And if you hate it, take it to the group chat.
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing that I wanted to bring up to you, because I need to sincerely say I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
And I need to check in on you and make sure that you're okay.
I'm sensing sarcasm, but I could be wrong. So let's
No,
wait.
this is actually 1000% real. Yeah. I'm very sorry for Jackie's passing. I know. I've been like actually thinking about you a lot.
Wait, not me tearing up.
I know.
Over
I
a
know.
bird I've never met.
I know. And I was like getting really emotional about it, talking to Cal, and then I was like, I have a parasocial relationship with a bird.
No, Remi, the way I know there's so many other people listening who understand the Jackie and Shadow eagles who live in Big Bear. There's been a live stream for years watching them, and they laid eggs, and obviously there's the whole, discourse about eagles going extinct, and they're like beautiful, beautiful birds, and there's some in Big Bear, and they had eggs, and they have a camera to where you can just watch the live stream and watch everything, and they laid eggs, I think like last year, and they both didn't survive. There were even like snowstorms, and you would see Jackie like laying over, like buried in snow, taking care of these eggs, and like they didn't survive. No, Remi, no, it's actually so sad. All that to say, they ended up having new eggs. They turn into babies, so then you got to see her raise them. And I would like always check in and see different things over, a period of time. And then recently, some nasty ass fucking whore of another eagle, woman bird, literally came over and started 2 eagles came over and started attacking Jackie. And then she was rushed to Ojai, like recreation for like animals or something.
It was the Ojai Raptor Center.
No, and then long story short, she didn't survive, and they had to put her down. And it's really sad because then there was like footage of Shadow like sitting by their nest just like cawing. I don't even know. And like it was so sad. Like we're like, he doesn't even know that, like he doesn't know. And then they have these 2 chicks. But then Remi, I don't know if you've seen, he now has a new side piece.
He's got
which
a new bitch.
I'm glad he's not by himself. But like if that's the girl.
I think it might be.
No, I actually will this is a literal this is a movie plot if it's the bird who injured her. They just started fighting her out of nowhere. It was so sad.
I'm sorry. I'm also sorry to burst your bubble, but I did do a little research so I could obviously talk to you about it.
Oh, please.
I don't know if you know this, but you lose them how you got them. In 2016, Jackie stole Shadow, which obviously he went willingly, and men are the worst. But there was
Wait,
there
she
was
killed someone?
I don't know if she killed her.
She killed a bird?
But I think there was another bird there, and then like another girl, and she took over. And then it became Jackie and Shadow, and that's when we all locked in. So like you lose them how you
Wait,
got them.
did you see what the new one's called?
But rest in peace to Jackie.
No, Jackie.
I don't even think they're giving her a name yet.
No,
like, she
I think
is
it's
nameless.
like FK1 or something. Like it's like a random. I need to look it up.
It is really sad though, and I did see a lot of people being online at the Ojai. They're like mad at the Ojai Raptor Center, being like, "You should have put her back so he could like have been with her in her last moment." But then a lot of people were like, "She was like." She would have been attacked. Like they're animals. Like she would have been attacked by probably the same birds again, and then died a really slow, painful death. Whereas here, regardless, it's really
KD1.
horrible.
That's its name. KD1. But like K capital D1, not Katie.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I wonder how they name them. All that to say, thank you for checking in on me. I actually am. I like did cry about it. I was like, that's so sad.
No, it is. It is actually.
It's
really,
also
really
sad, like the animal kingdom itself. Like this shit just happens all the time.
Also, guys, I never gave an update on. I put on my stories one day that there were baby birds in a little bush in front of my house, and I was so excited. And I like the day that I found them, I went and checked on them. I'm not kidding, like 12 times. I was so excited. I had plans to like put a garden in the front and do all these things, and I was like, halt the plans. We're gonna wait till the baby birds. They were like little. They had hatched already. They were like little naked baby birds. I was like, halt the plans. No garden until these baby birds have like left the nest and they're happy. And then I was so excited. I woke up the next morning to go check on them. And the nest, I never updated my stories. The nest was gone and like completely gone and had perished. And the baby birds were gone. I was so confused. And I went and checked the home cameras, and a cat, like a street cat, passed the camera. I didn't see like what happened, but obviously I can put two and two together. And so this just furthermore proves that I hate cats. And all I could think about was like the little mom bird.
No, I kept Remi. It's weird getting older. I feel like I watch kid shows and I see the mom and I think of the mom and I'm like, wait, that's so sad.
I know. So
I
I
can't.
hate cats.
I can't.
I do.
And you
Not for
hate
any
birds, so that says a lot.
I know, but like a little baby, and it is the
little
circle of life, and I
chicklet.
understand. Did you know about the eagle death spiral?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I learned about it with Jackie.
Isn't it crazy? So, guys, if there's these two eagles that want to become mates, they do this thing called the death spiral,
Kind of
where
beautiful.
it's
I
insane.
do that. I do that too all the time, but
I
by
do that
myself.
they like to see if they are like worth, like if they are like worth each other's lives, essentially, which Shadow is a player. They like fly up to the very high up in the sky, and they start spinning upside down with their talons clasped together. And then right before they hit the ground, they whoosh, they like separate.
It's like a trust, like how, like, yeah, do you trust me?
Ultimate trust fall. Yes. And like some birds don't make it. I've seen some that like they don't unlock in time, and they're like
so they both die.
on the ground. I don't know if they always die, but like they're probably injured from the impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's a really beautiful, it's a crazy thing that they do. And like they just do that instinctively.
Yeah, and you
which
know
is
what?
crazy.
Men just have to get on one knee for us.
Ugh, barely.
Imagine it was like, I'm gonna do a dive from like 200 feet up in the air to prove.
Wait,
You know, it'd be crazy.
we should, you know what? If we're going to normalize being assholes on the internet, let's normalize making men propose in a way, more fun way. Well, on that note, this has been a long episode, and we must rest our voices now.
Yes.
But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Pretty Basic. We love you guys so much, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. If you made it to the end, comment, we love you, Jackie. All right.